Now on the topic of blindness and vision loss. It's no secret many people around the world suffer from these conditions, but a staggering 90% of cases of vision loss or blindness are said to be completely avoidable. Now joining us now to talk about it is Bruce Johnson, Director of Aircraft Operations and Maintenance at Orbis International. Bruce, good morning. How you doing?
Doing well. Yourself? Good morning.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir. We want to talk about this flying eye hospital in a minute, but first, could you tell us a little more about what is avoidable blindness and how many people this affects?
Well, if you can imagine, 1.1 billion people live with vision loss in the world. And as you mentioned, 90% of it is completely avoidable, meaning that with proper treatment and prevention, it's just not needed. So it's just an amazing number.
What about that prevention and treatment? I mean, how is this issue tackled?
Well, we tackle it. Again, our mission is to try to eliminate avoidable blindness throughout the world. We do that in several factors. We do that. We have country programs throughout the world. We have a web-based system called CyberSight, and then we have the Flying Eye Hospital, for which you're talking about here today.
Yeah, that really caught us, pardon the pun, but it was on our radar, this Flying Eye Hospital. What an interesting idea. Can you tell our viewers like how it came about and how it functions?
Well, it started 40 years ago when we had went around the world. Some of our doctors or volunteers had went around the world and found the need for trying to eliminate avoidable blindness. And when you look at the scope, when you look at the number of people, how could one organization try to do that? So it was early on, it was determined that the best way to do that was to train the local community how to do that themselves, sort of to teach a man how to fish philosophy. So what we do is we go into to regions with need, and we work with the local community. We set up teaching programs where we pick the best teaching cases to teach what the local community needs, whether it be cataracts or glaucoma or whatever that may be. Bring in a group of volunteers. Either we do it with our country programs or we do it with our Flying Eye Hospital, and we come in and we do the best. We actually do the surgeries with the best teaching cases where people get hands-on training, lectures, and so on, and do that live.
Interesting. And how does technology play a role in any of this, out of curiosity?
Certainly, you can imagine we started 40 years ago. Technology is so different today as it was then. We have some of this capability, the CyberSight that we talk about, the virtual training that we can do now. We have now artificial intelligence. We have synthetic eyes that we can use to do certain surgery techniques. We have simulators that are now very close to actual the human eye and stuff, that we no longer have to practice on animal eyes or people. You know, many years ago, the first time somebody did a surgery on an eye was the first time they did it on a patient, which is certainly not optimal. So technology has allowed us to do a lot of this training, much like in aviation now, where we can take a simulator and practice landings and that before you go do the actual thing. So we do that now in the eye.
So what's the goal here, Bruce? I mean, obviously you'd love to help everybody if you could.
Well, the goal again is, like I said in the first place, is to teach the local community in these regions, so they can basically at some point do it themselves. Yeah. So it's all about education and training. And remember, remember us during this giving season. We're a nonprofit. We donate all of our services, and we certainly couldn't do it without your support. So going to orbis.org, orbs.org, and helping either by volunteering, coming to work for us in employment, or donating will certainly be a key help to us.
Yeah, in one way, shape, or form, helping to pay it forward. I know it's an important topic for a lot of people. Bruce Johnson, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And for our folks at home, we have more information about avoidable blindness at click2houston.com. You can search avoidable blindness and Seen on 7 to find that. Bruce, thanks again.
Thank you.